So Tourism Western Australia works with two other organisations to market Western Australia to the world. Firstly, Tourism Australia is responsible for marketing Australia all around the world. Tourism Western Australia is responsible for attracting visitors to Western Australia, and then we work closely with our regional tourism organisations who are responsible for marketing their regions in particular. Tourism Western Australia has three key roles in the broader tourism industry. The first one is marketing Western Australia as a leisure tourism destination. The second key part of that role is sponsoring and assisting to develop events that will attract visitors to Western Australia. And the last part is facilitating the development of infrastructure in Western Australia so that when people come here they can have a great tourism experience. So things like making sure that we have direct flight connections and ensuring that we have enough hotel rooms and ensuring that our workforce is capable of actually providing service for tourists. So Tourism Western Australia markets in a range of places both within Australia and around the world. We focus on Western Australians holidaying at home. We focus on people in Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane and attracting them to come to Western Australia. And we work in 10 international markets both in the Eastern Hemisphere and in the Western Hemisphere to encourage people to come to Western Australia. We do this in a number of ways through marketing campaigns in traditional methods like print and in cinema and in in-flight advertising, for example with Qantas. And we also work in some of the newer methods of marketing through online. So we have Facebook accounts and Twitter accounts, and we use those to network with people to encourage them to explain what they enjoyed about coming to Western Australia and why their friends should come as well. Our target segment for those markets is people between the age of 34 and 64 that are largely higher income earners and largely travelling without children. And we focus on those segments because we find they're the most likely to want to travel within Western Australia. We refer to them as experience seekers. They just don't want to come on a holiday and lie on a beach, they actually want to experience something new. Well, I think for operators obviously to come to the Tourism Boost sessions is a really good start to understand what's available for them in their tourism business. They can closely work with their regional tourism organisations, and they can actually buy cooperatively into campaigns that the regional tourism organisations organise to market their region. We also ask people to advertise on our website if they have any events in their region that they would like us to tell people about. We're finding that a lot of people are coming to Western Australia for events. Many people have always had Western Australia on their wish list. An event is a really good opportunity to get them to come at a particular time. So local operators can go onto our website, westernaustralia.com, and on there they can find links to information about how they can work with us with our new brand, Experience Extraordinary. We encourage people to use that brand in their own marketing, which helps us to link all of our marketing together and actually have a larger voice when we're talking to consumers. We also encourage people to read our online newsletters, Talking Tourism, and they can subscribe to that on our website, and we give weekly updates on the marketing work that we're doing and also what events are coming up, and people can participate in those.